Super Freaky Girl was removed from rap categories, we found out today in the Grammy submissions, right? Where I only rapped on the song was removed out of rap categories at the Grammys, right? And put in pop. Let's say that Super Freaky Girl is a pop song. Let's just say that, right? What is Big Energy? If Super Freaky Girl is a pop song, what song is Big Energy? What genre is Big Energy? This is a group of people. If you can't tell by now, you're not opening your eyes. If you can't tell by now that there is a concerted effort to give newer artists things that they really don't deserve over people who have been deserving for many years, then you're not paying attention.
Nicki Minaj and Latto spent all of last night and some of this morning going back and forth over this Instagram live. Latto believes that Nicki Minaj didn't have to say her name or use her as a comparison to get her point across, while Nicki believes that Latto should have spoken up and spoken out to defend her against what's wrong and what is right. Latto said on Twitter, "Damn, I can't win for losing. All these awards nominees, I can't even celebrate." Nicki said, "I have no problem being moved out the rap category as long as we are all being treated fairly. If Super Freaky Girl has to be moved out of rap, then so does Big Energy. Anyone who says different is simply a Nicki hater or a troll. I'd actually love to see a more street record win, male or female." So that is when Nicki posted a screenshot of Latto saying, "I agree with you. However, because of where we left off, I don't think you need to bring my name or song up to prove your point." Nicki then says, "This Karen has probably mentioned my name in over 100 interviews. Said she waited in line for Pink Friday with her Barbie chain on, bangs, and pink hair. But today, Scratch Off decides to be silent, rather than speak up for the black woman she called her biggest inspiration." So then Latto said, "First of all, I text you because I didn't want to do the internet with someone I looked up to. Just like the first time I DM'd you asking about your ongoing subtweets. I wanted to speak up because I do agree, but the way you going about it seems malicious, especially after how we left off." Latto continued, "I've ignored countless subtweets since March and instead addressed you in your DM. You're asking why I didn't speak up in your defense. It's the same answer I gave you when you asked why I didn't congratulate you. You're literally older than my mom trying to be a bully." Nicki then says, "All this time I thought you were at least 35. So then Latto posted a screenshot of Nicki Minaj allegedly subbing her. Latto then goes to say, "The most recent subtweet in question, but I'm finna start from the beginning. Hashtag 40-year-old bully." Nicki then says, "It was an actual person on TikTok, a creator, not even an artist." It goes to show she made up these subtweets in her head simply because she sent me 2 songs I declined to do features on. They all do this. Age shaming when you look like you the one pushing 40. Age shaming when you was begging for a feature. Imagine what them jeans gonna do to you in 10 years. Oh, so you in your 20s. Oh, okay then. At least it match your album sales. You sold 20K, right? Mad you flop. That's why you really mad." Who wants to hear the reference tracks of Scratch Off ghostwriters rapping her bars? She used me and the Barbs in every interview until that album sold double wood. Now she wiping that spray tan off and being a Karen. They black when it's beneficial. If y'all want to, y'all can pause to read, but both Nicki and Latto dropped screenshots. Latto is dropping screenshots of all the times she believed Nicki Minaj subbed her. Nicki Minaj dropped screenshots of all the times Latto asked for a feature. Nicki then goes to say that Latto believes she has pull in the industry because she's plugged in with a lot of white men in the industry. Nicki then drops an old screenshot of Latto confronting her. Nicki says, "Look at how this Karen makes up a fake beef in a passive-aggressive attempt to show her frustration about me politely declining 3 feature requests. Scratch Off is just an entitled Karen who blames others for her album flopping. Better stop it, Scratch Off." So more old messages got posted. And in these old messages, Nicki Minaj basically explained to Latto that the reason she was subbing Latto is because Latto was playing both sides of the fence. In these messages, Nicki went on to say that the things Latto thinks she doesn't know, she knows. Latto went on to say on Twitter, "With all this being said, this wasn't just about a Grammy category. You being funny bringing me up to defend your case knowing our last convo didn't end on good terms. You literally told me I'm not flourishing and no one cares about my little song on the phone, Nicki." And then Latto brings out more receipts of how Nicki's been subbing her and she says, "You been subbing. Super Freaky Grandma is married and related to a You ain't gonna bully me. My idol turned rival, now you hating. Latto then says, I'll die on this hill by myself. Everybody ain't lying on you. We see the pattern. Be for real. Nicki responded to Latto and said, didn't care about when she was begging for features. Didn't care about Kodak's past. Didn't care about the accusations made about Dr. Luke, who produced Big Energy. Newsflash, scratch off. I've never anyone. I've inspired millions. You're one of them, bozo. See, the one thing about all this going back and forth is they almost always expose the industry. And this just goes to show what the industry is really about and how a lot of artists be okay with a lot of negative things until it no longer benefits them. Nicki then said, y'all keep letting these bozos weaponize the word rape when they're being dragged and not holding them accountable for not actually caring about victims in real life. They have the same two drags about me and one of them ain't even about me. That's how you know when you that bitch.
Nothing to you. Yeah, you are. It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. It's it's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. Recognize we weren't giving the platforms that we're being given right now. And I give you props all the time in every other interview for opening the door for that to be a possibility now. What do you think you wanna say about, let's let you finish your statement about what rappers were doing before and what they're doing now. I want you to finish it. I finished it, Nicki. Okay. I said at for a long time it was you. It was me. Yes, and your you didn't do your research. What so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have somebody send you the information about all the women in the last 10 years who have had Billboard recognition, worldwide global recognition, since you are clearly putting yourself above these people. No, I'm not. That's the purpose I can't even think of the word, like just purposely trying not to understand what I'm saying. You don't even understand what you're saying because no, I know exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it was you running shit for a long time. I never said that you're no longer running for a long time. I never said that you're no longer running shit. I said that there are other females flourishing. What is the problem with that? The hard way. You're going to have to learn the real world and the industry. Well, I love you and I will, regardless, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to support you from the sidelines. I feel yes, from the sidelines because I can't do it publicly when someone is literally subtweeting me for no reason, purposely trying to misinterpret what I'm saying. I respect you too much to go back and forth with you. So I appreciate you for getting on the phone with me. The song lyric was recorded last year, way before any of this. And I cannot, yeah, you said, because you just said I like to say it's given though. The it's given bar was nothing, it didn't have nothing to do with you. And it's not going to benefit you. You understand? If people around you cared about you, they would have told you that's not going to benefit you. What's not going to benefit me? Let me go.